I am Jesse. Today I'm making a box, and the tools I'm using are a saw, a square, pen, a tape measure, and a hammer. And for the sides we're using just some old timber, and for the base and the lid we're using a thin sheet of wood and just a thin piece of wood here. So now we're going to use a square just to make sure that the edge of the wood is straight, just like that. So now that the end is cut off, the length of the sides is going to be 600 mil, so we're going to measure that and then draw a line at 600 mil, like that. And then we get the square and draw a line right there. And then we cut it. So now that we have the two 600mm pieces, we're going to do the end pieces to finish the rectangle. So we have our ends and our sides, and this is the frame that it's going to be. So now all we have to do is just nail it together. So now we're going to make sure the box is square, and to do that we're just going to measure diagonally from each end, which is 705 that way and 705 that way. Now we have our frame. Now we're going to cut the base and fix it to the bottom of the frame. So now we're going to make our base, and it's going to be 600 by 370. So now I'm going to cut the base. It's going to be 370. And then I'm going to get a piece of wood and draw a straight line from each end. This is the base. So now we've made the lid, and we're going to make our runners, and here's one right here, and we're going to make the rest of them go on the inside of these lines just like this. So now we have all our rail pieces. We're going to add some glue and glue it to the lid. So glue should start coming out, and then just spread it on like that. Just put a 3 bits on. And then just spread it around by pressing it into the wood like that. And then put it in the lines like that and press it down. So now everything's glued on, and we're just going to put this on to keep the weight on it while it dries. So now the lid is dry, and when we put it on, it'll go on and it shouldn't move, just like that. My box. So there you have it, my box is complete. Took about 20 minutes, it's very easy to make, and it's got a decent amount of size in there. And yeah. You have to cut this. You cut it. I'll film you cutting it. Is that recording?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Jesse. Today we're making a box, and for... Wait, this side. So now we're cutting our base. It's gonna be shit. So now we're gonna cut the base. It's gonna be 370 by...
Look, I found my pocket.
Cool, man. So now we have our we have our panel pieces. Rails. So now we have all our rail pieces. We're going to glue them to the lid. So put a bit of glue on there. Get dried up. The neighbors are watching. How do you get it off? Stop filming. So now everything's glued on, and we're just going to put this on to keep the weight on it while it dries.